He first shot to fame on American Idol back in 2009. He's now known to many as the modern-day frontman of the one and only Queen. But more recently, Adam Lambert has been finding himself starstruck on Saturday nights.
Freddie was a larger-than-life star, and I felt that from all three of you. The energy was awesome. Yeah! When I get on stage, I don't sound like Freddie, but tonight, I heard Freddie up there. I really did. It was really exciting. Okay, that was way too much fun. The thing that we all love about Cher is that she's so camp. At the beginning, I saw you go, oh.
Please welcome Adam Lambert. Hey, Adam, welcome.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Thank you.
Adam, what a show this is.
Isn't it fun?
Starstruck, but it's the most incredible experience for the contestant, potentially for one night only.
Yeah.
The experience is superstar experience.
Yeah.
It's just incredible, but to judge it, that's a very different one. What is it like to be on that side of the stage?
I mean, it's a superstar experience for us, too. You know, when you close your eyes for a second, some of these people sound exactly like the albums.
Exactly,
you know?
like.
It's so much fun, too. It's not your typical talent competition where someone's, you know, putting their whole future on the line and vying for a record contract. It's fun. And a lot of our contestants are people that do this anyway on the side and have other jobs and other lives, and it's really a party. It's great. It's like a fancy dress karaoke dream.
That's a really good point, actually, because there are all these jobbing singers, these people on day-to-day that don't necessarily want or aren't, their ambitions aren't to be a big star, but they do a great service around the world. So I love that there's not this big deal at the end of it. Now, you are honest. You are very honest.
You know, someone told me, like, you know, you get to go and dress up and have opinions about things. I mean, I do that anyway. So, I mean, I always try to be helpful. You know, I think it's not anybody's dream to get up on stage and be ripped apart. You know what I mean? So if I see something that I think that they could improve upon, especially if they have another round to go, I mention it in a nice way.
It's constructive criticism.
Yeah.
And you've been there. You know, you've worked very hard. You're living people's dreams. But my goodness, you've worked for it. You know, you need that honesty, I think.
And I remember being in their position with American Idol. I remember being on stage and having people, you know, look at you, and you have to be able to kind of laugh it off and you know, take the piss out of yourself. And it's not that bad.
I don't think you was allowed to say that word.
Oh, we're not allowed to say that?
Oh, this is
normally
if
me.
they knew how hilarious is that she's correcting you on
Steal
this.
the weed? I don't know what we call it.
Anyway, take a wee. Yes, we do. But it's slightly different in an American accent, isn't it? But yes, we do apologise if anyone...
Sorry.
Anyway, who's been your favourite so far?
Yeah.
What did you think of Freddie Week?
Freddie was amazing. The Freddies were, you know, absolutely uncanny the way they sounded exactly like Freddie. And they looked great, too. I mean...
But it's that moment, Adam, when you close your eyes, that like, can take away all of this and the experience that's around it. When you just close your eyes and listen to some of them, they're just fantastic.
Goosebumps.
And, you know, my big thing with it is you can sound like the icon, you can dress, you can move, but there's the star quality thing that's hard to put your finger on. And some of these people actually had that energy, that thing, that it factor. And those were the ones that stood out to me.
And you're also touring with Queen, and I've been to see you in Queen.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Oh, thank
you know what
you.
a big fan I am of yours. I've stalked you. I've been in your dressing room earlier.
Yeah.
This is getting
Today?
crazy.
Yeah, have you been in? Of course I have. Come on.
We traded accessories, I think, at some point for a minute.
Now, tell us, how did that come about, being in Queen?
Well, when I was on American Idol, they were asked to perform on the finale. And so we met for the first time there, and it did feel like something clicked. And then not very long after that, after I put out my first album and did my own solo tour, my first tour, they came a call and said, we have this opportunity to perform at the EMAs. Would you like to sing with us? Of course, I picked up the phone and said yes. The minute I hung it up, I went, oh God, this is a big challenge. This is a lot.
Surreal.
And
This is
I'm so glad.
isn't it?
Yeah, it was like, the people out there are gonna have a they're gonna be tough on me. I knew it. I was like, oh, but I'm up for a challenge. I like a challenge.
Well, I mean, you were incredible. And now it's such a part of the family, I guess. Queen must feel like a second family to you now after all these years.
Yeah, I mean, we've been touring now for 10 years. And Brian and Roger are lovely. They feel like family.
Yeah.
They're very wise. They've been through a lot of amazing adventures. They offer great advice. We laugh a lot. It's great, you know? And to be on stage and to watch them light up and to sort of experience like this nostalgia and to bask in their legacy. It's really nice to be like next to them in that moment.
Well, speaking of legacy, you dedicate a lot of time to your own foundation, and it's something that I hugely respect about you.
Thank you.
And it's so great to see you giving back. Why is it so important to you?
I mean, you know, we've come a long way in the past decade, like since I've been on the public scene, you know, especially in America, because I think you guys are a little ahead of us here. But in America, you know, being queer, being LGBTQ plus, it's not an easy journey for anybody. And even though it's getting better, the pendulum swings back sometimes. I mean, right now in the United States, there are 2 bits of legislation going on in Texas and Florida that are terrifying. One is a bill that was passed in Florida telling teachers that they're not allowed to speak about anything other than heterosexuality. And you can't ignore the reality that this is something that exists. And they're going to punish people. They're going to make them, you know, teachers and faculty are, you know, now could be sued, could be in trouble for even acknowledging.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
It really
and
is.
in Texas, there's a thing going on where parents of trans children who are receiving care by licensed doctors are now going to be reported and urged to be reported to like parent service to child services, which is just like, you know, they're going to doctors, they're getting the help that they need. So I don't know who they're trying to protect. You know, we're actually trying to help children that are going through being
It's like
who
going
they
back
are.
to the dark ages. How can that
It's so bizarre.
Extraordinary. When we saw this this morning, we couldn't actually believe it. So what does the foundation do?
I mean, that's one reason why my foundation is so important to me, because now more than ever, we need to make sure that education and awareness and visibility are at the forefront. These things are going on because people are ignorant and scared. So I think, you know, the more you educate people and show them what the reality is, a lot of people just don't understand. And they just need like a little crash course and just trying to give it getting their heads around it, you know?
And who better to do it than you?
I will try. and the foundation's amazing. We partner with various organizations that are pretty massive in that space. You know, I'm working with a center in San Diego, my hometown, called the Rady Center. And they are a center for gender-affirming care as well. So I'm actually going to visit them in a couple weeks, and I think now more than ever, it's very important to bring awareness to that.
Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure.
Honestly, we can't wait to see you on tour. You start in Belfast, I believe. That's
Yeah.
fun. And, of course, Starstruck is Saturday, 7:30 on ITV. Thank you so much indeed. We will see you tomorrow, folks.